human dinosaurs! Yes, this is Lopho, and so we are back once again with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yes, we are back because they released a ban list. I forgot which cards were hit, but one of the hits was Caught by the Grave and Droll and Lockbird. It's a shame that we can't really use triple Droll since dinosaurs can Droll themselves. Go Droll yourself now! Oh, when they get maxied. Well, that's a bit of a shame. We got one Caught by the Grave, which is actually not bad because our deck loses to miscellaneous source being caught by. So, yeah, in one way it's a buff, in one way it's a minus. So, I just turned one Droll and Lockbird into one Ash Blossom, and I turned one Caught by the Grave into one Fool Loss. I think that's enough. I guess. So this is the first time I'm using this deck that is different from my on-card version of the deck. Since, well, usually the version I use on Master Duel is the version that I use IRL, but since IRL uses a different ban list now, I don't know why Caught by the Grave is at 1. Like, what are we playing, the TCG? But things aside, yes. So, I have been able to fix RimWorld. Yesterday, I spent the entire fucking day figuring out, since there's the new 1.6 update, I wanted to make sure, since I actually bought the DLC, like 16 years ago, and I really wanted to use the new DLC, which I bought, because you can make spaceships, and I wanted to make a traveling, like, dinosaur lab ship or something like that. Something Alpha Gang. So, yeah, that was, like, one of my goals, and I really wanted to do that. So, since I think 1.6 has most of the dinosaurs, I think we're missing the Monsanto dinosaur mod, and we're missing, like, the, what was it? The one with the woolly Stegosaurus. But minus that, we got all the mods. So, I was thinking we should probably use that as a moment to, well, fix up our mod list so that once the mods do come out, we can immediately jump into it. Yeah, I spent like 12 hours going over all the mods, and this time I actually went ahead and I just threw the code into, like, the spawn chance in the ChatGPT, and it turns out ChatGPT is really freaking good when it comes to coding, right? Of course, it can't really get, like, if I tell GPT to make, like, a code from scratch, it obviously can't do shit. But if I say, oh, just modify this one code so every dinosaur spawns in the same chance, they can do that. So, yeah. Oh, wow. Like, I didn't even expect ChatGPT to do that. So, yeah, I guess I could use that to fix up some Minecraft add-ons next time as well. So, well, that's all great. But all dilly-dally, we fixed RimWorld. Yes, so expect us to be able to play RimWorld soon. That's great. So we got that. Ark Survival Ascended. Yeah, let's talk about this for a moment. Yes. Guys. Okay, so first. Why is the Therizinosaurus the #1 spot? Like, why is Quetzal #4? Like, what are you guys doing? Okay, okay, don't worry, Lopho, it's for donations. I get it, yes, cool, good for donations, but what about me? Like, why is Therizinosaurus #1? Oh yeah, let's give the most overpowered dinosaur in Ark, and let's give it a TLC. What the fuck? Like, why is Therizinosaurus #1? Can we discuss this for a moment? Why is this the case? Who thought of this? Why is Therizinosaurus #1? Why is Giganotosaurus #2? Okay, I can kind of get it because Giganotosaurus has been up here for such a long time. We kind of just took this list for granted. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Giganotosaurus should be #2. Some PvP, like, Bobs really want the Giganotosaurus to be, like, this new anti-Carcar thing, so, you know what? You can have that toy. Why is Megalosaurus #3? Like, who's making this shit up? Like, oh my god, like, why, guys? Why is who thought of this? Quetzalcoatlus, you get a lot of kids' toys ads on your channel. YouTube might target you for children. Oh, don't worry. The moment they'll take a glance at my channel, and they'll quickly figure out that this isn't made for kids. But okay, so why is Quetzal #4? Like, we need Quetzal. We need Quetzal. Okay, Quetzal should at least be 3, okay? Top 3, since top 3 are the ones that are getting the votes. Right? Like, come on, guys. Like, get the Quetzal in. That's the one thing that matters. So, we got that. And what else? Yeah, we got all those good things, good. Okay, so, hold up. Let me actually find the thing. So, recently, I crashed out on Twitter. Because the creature votes came in. You know, the ones that we've been trying to figure out for the past, day or two? So let's talk about this, right? So we got the Oceodon. Honestly, design-wise, it's like the least egregious one out of the bunch. Because I can kind of see a bit of Ceratopsian in his face. Like, emphasis on kinda. So, at least it looks somewhat reptilian. I can kind of give this thing a pass. At least it doesn't look, too egregious. Like, it's not just tree bear. It's got something going for it. Like, from the bullshit bosses, non-dinosaur, Glop Shadows things we've been getting on Ark, this is probably, the least egregious one out of the bunch. So, I'm actually, it's like my standards have gotten lower, but I'm fine with this. It's not the worst thing ever, right? So, we got that. Yes. What the fuck, guys? I am disappointed in you guys. Why? We had so many good choices. Like, this was, literally one of the 3 creatures I actively did not want. Like, it's supposed to be a prehistoric creature vote. You can't just slap on a paleo instead on a modern animal and call it a prehistoric creature. That's not how it works. Like, how did this win? Over fucking Irritator. Like, hello? Like, I can't believe this. Once again, that I actively have to wish for a dinosaur to get voted in a dinosaur game. Like, what are we doing? Well, congratulations to, the 3 people who wanted the octopus. Congratulations and go fuck yourself. That was a joke, by the way. Congratulations regardless. Yeah, but, I must admit, I am very sour about the result. Probably, the second worst, vote winner outside of the Rhinognatha. Like, because look at the other creature votes. Look at the other winners. We got Yeeling, we got, Megaraptor, we got Shastosaurus, Dreadnoughtus, Phasolasuchus, Gigantoraptor. They were all beautiful additions. And then you got modern animal but fucking big. Like, come on, guys. Like, we were so close to greatness. Okay, let's check out the voting. I want to see the votes. Right, okay, so round 1, Paleoctopus got wow. The second one is Crinoid. Okay, we got Dinosaur Gang. We got Dinosaur Gang number 3. See? That's why I said we needed Irritator. That's why we voted Irritator to be first. Right? We knew there was gonna be a Dinosaur Gang. Right? Irritator's number 2. Irritator's number 2. Keep going. See? Out of all the other creatures, it's Irritator. See, that was the correct choice. I really did try to be strategic when we voted, and I was right. We were this close to getting Irritator. It is such a shame. It is such a shame. And look, Tully Monstrum got eliminated on round fucking 1. And it's what? Why? And I kind of saw that coming with Romaliosaurus, right? The PvP mobs were like, no, this creature's boring since it does jack shit, so they aren't gonna vote for it. So yeah, it's really a shame. It's a shame, really. If we had if we had like 3,000 more people watching the stream, we could have had Irritator go #1. Well, I guess there's nobody to blame but myself. Yeah, so creature vote still is like that. Hopefully, we'll have Quetzalcoatlus get in the vote. Yeah, which kind of sucks. But yes! Well, we got that out of the way. So, let's move on to our main dish. But you know what? Before we move on to the main dish, let's actually talk about one more thing. So, on Wednesday, I actually plan on going out on a field trip. So, our class, basically, the sedimentology class, goes to Cretaceous Lakeside Sediment. It's like somewhere near Gyeongsang, so it's like the Gyeongsang like area plateau, I guess. It used to be like a riverbed back in the Cretaceous. So we're gonna be going there on Thursday, and we are gonna be collecting some sedimentary rock fragments that we're actually gonna be analyzing underneath a microscope. It's all pretty cool shenanigans, but the thing is that the bus leaves at 7:50 in the morning. So one of my friends who is taking the class with me, because he doesn't actually live nearby, he lives near Seoul, and every time he wants to visit goes to a university to take classes, he actually decides to, like, he always takes the train all the way across South Korea every time he wants to go to school. Go to class, I guess, or go to university, whatever. Which is kind of, like, impressive on its own. Like, what the hell do you mean you travel, like, 30 kilometers via train just to get into your class? So, well, I mean, to be fair, the train is fairly fast, but it's still, like, a 2-hour back and forth journey, man. But, so, whatever. So, the class usually starts at, like, 10, so you only need to get up at 8. But the thing is that, because we need to go to the Cretaceous sediment, lakebed sediment, we actually go to a field trip, and the bus leaves at 7:50. So which meant that you would have to leave Seoul around 4 in the morning, which, unfortunately, there are no trains there. So, what he decided to do is, well, I let him, so he will actually be staying with me tomorrow. So, tomorrow on stream, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but we might actually bring him on stream, I don't know. But even if he won't be on stream, he will be in the background on my stream. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Since he knows something about a bit about geology. He is a 2nd grader, unlike me, who's a 4th grader. Despite us being joining freshmen at the same year, because, well, I went to 2nd grade. He took mandatory military service, so he wasn't here for the next 2 years. So, which I didn't do, so I was in 4th grade, and, like, early this semester he returned, and now he's a 2nd grader, so... Yeah, think about, he got frozen in a cryopod for 2 years, so basically, yeah, if you've thrown out art dinosaurs, you know how sometimes you throw out a baby art dino, and because of cryo sickness, you throw out the dino, like, an hour later, so the dinosaur, like, one's a baby, the other's, like, an adult. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened here, so... So he is a 2nd grader, but we take the same sedimentology class, so... But he knows, quite a bit about geology. He's actually really good at speaking Japanese. Not so sure how we're gonna be utilizing that on stream, since, like, I can't speak Japanese. I don't know, guys, think about some suggestions we could do. Like, I don't know, he knows some bits about dinosaurs. He's not a dinosaur maniac like I am, but... well, think about some things we can do. Yeah, also, so, yes. We got that. Something very interesting for tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but expect something like that. So, very interesting, and another thing, yes, that's something that y'all might have actually seen on the news by now, but, yes, we got the new, suggestions, like, what? Things to do on stream with my friend, who doesn't, like, I think he can understand English a bit. He used to be a big fan of Golgura, so, like, the dolphin VTuber. So, I think once he comes, he will be able to understand like half of what we say here in English. I made my friend guess dinosaur names gone wrong. What do you mean by that? Like dinosaur names? Like guess like what? Like show him a picture and see if it's like a triceratops or something like that. I guess, although that doesn't seem quite entertaining. Like we could do something like that, I suppose. But anyways, yes. So we have a new prehistoric creature that was named after the fox from Chainsaw Man, which is pretty funny. So we have a new species called the Pashta Patrick Canal. So we got that, and we got a new prehistoric Cretaceous saw shark that's named after Pashta. So, cool. That's cool. That's like, it's like a Pokemon turned real dinosaur. So not dinosaur, I guess saw shark. I guess. Yeah. I can't wait to name my dinosaur Pikachu Raptor. But yes, that's something that happened over the past 24 hours. So yeah, crazy stuff. So what are we gonna be doing today? We're gonna be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Because we got some... We don't have any new shiny dinosaur cards, but... Well, we're gonna be playing some games. We're gonna be getting some shiny dinosaur cards, and we'll be using them. So yeah. This is gonna be my deck. So let's see what's Yu-Gi-Oh! Is nowadays. Who knows? How many heads do you think we're gonna be getting? Last time, every time we streamed, we got terrible head to tail ratio. Now it was like last time it was like 36 heads, 10 like tails and 10 heads. Alright, there we go. First tails of the day. The hand isn't bad. We got Pankratops to get rid of one card. We got Fossil Dig and Miscellaneousaur, so we can get past one interruption. And we don't know... Oh! Okay, he sets a card. And that's it. Okay. Lost World. That's beautiful. Right. Lost World. Triceratops jump scare. Right. Get the egg. Let's go. Do we counter droll? No, we roll. We ball. Miscellaneousaurus go. Pankratops. Right. Pop the baby. Right, Archosaur. Pop the baby. Get the pill. Baby trigger. Get Ovi. I haven't normal summoned yet, so let's get Petite. Still need a royal of that guy, though. Normal summon Petite. Get you out. Let's get a royal flush going. There we go. All shiny cards. And then we're gonna convert these two into a dinosaur. We got the non-dinosaur engraved for the pill. And we might as well grab a fossil dig, grab the egg. Xeno. Pop this. And let's get Kaido. Polly. Okay, volcano. Double evolution pill. Tyranno! Alright, give me polymerization back. Good Astero? Volcano, pop the baby. Stego. The Resino. Why the hell hasn't he left yet? What is he waiting for? Okay, let's go. So let's start swinging. Oh, what's that? He sent the graveyard. Okay. No. He's playing Skull Servants all along? There we go. Ha! To be fair, I think he bricked. Well, anyways, we start off our day with one tail, but full combo. You know what? That's worth it. Alright, 2 tails. Ooh, we always get those tails. Make sure to keep the numbers in track. Just so I can know how much Master Duel has fucked me over. Okay, we got Maxi. Sure. Oh, he's thinking. He's thinking. Well, he's got that weird dragon thing, and he's got the fire thing, so I'm assuming he's gonna be playing a white woman deck. We better draw some good cards, because honestly, we've kind of bricked. And that's actually enough. Okay. You didn't have an out. Right, heads. Heads. Heads, heads, heads. Honestly, though, like the past 2 games, if I got heads, I probably would have lost. Okay, so this time the game is gonna give me heads. Okay, sure. 1 heads. One. And I'm afraid we've bricked like shit. Okay. You know what? Sure. They're screaming Sky Striker. So Dynamorphy ain't gonna cut it. I guess we do have Droll, so... Just gonna get Megalo and pass. And this was a lot better going second. Needed the extra card. Oh, it's Raid Raptors. Okay. What? Okay. What's going on today? Why is nobody refusing to play games with me? Come on, don't be afraid. Okay, there we go. 2 heads, 2 tails. Balanced, as all things should be. And once... Dude, what kind of ass hand is this? Why the fuck does this keep happening to me? Yeah, they got something. Okay, well, sure. Dude, it's a 60 card deck. What's with these? How the hell do I get both of the Drolls in my hand and both of the 2 of the 3 Oviraptors? Dude, we got the entire freaking Mongolian peninsula here. Okay, what is this? I'm assuming it's like it's Sky Striker. Well, I guess we'll draw them. 한국인입니다. Yeah, take that! Drolled. I mean, to be fair, I don't think that's really gonna save me here. Don't they just, like, kill me now? Right? They don't even need to do anything, right? They just get this new card. Yeah, right? Then they can just use Ray to just... You know what? Sure, I mean, it's like the new card, so... Sure, let's see the new animation. There it is. Boo! Do I survive? I doubt I survive, right? They just kill me, right? Well, to be fair, they can't search the spell, so maybe I survive. You know what? Maybe they'll activate this. Okay. Well, we do survive. Draw a card, miscellaneous. Book of Eclipse. That's ass. This is ass against this. Okay, you know what? I will do Full Loss now, so they won't be able to use Sky Striker 0. They only have 1 spell engrave as well. Well, we could try and go Dolka Meteor, but again, Monster Negates aren't really good against this deck. I guess I'll do Therizia. Okay, you know what? Oh, wait, you know what? Book of Eclipse might actually be goated here. Book of Eclipse! Ha! No! You had 2 of them? Mwah, mwah, mwah. And now we fucking die. You know, I could have beaten Sky Striker if I had the Lost World combo. Because Sky Strikers cannot get rid of the Dinosaur Egg token that I give him. It's a very funny way to take care of them. But that requires me to go full combo. And you know what the worst part about this new Sky Striker thing is? The Sky Strikers always used to let me go second. Now they can just go first. And my hand is ass as well. I mean, Pankotops isn't bad, but against Sky Striker it doesn't do much. I guess we can get rid of 0, I guess. No, fuck you. No! Go away. Banish. It doesn't negate though, right? Yeah. Although, that's not a bad choice. Since, I think it's the same player that we saw last time, so... They know I'm playing Dino, so getting rid of the Ash Blossom is actually a pretty smart choice. Okay. That might not actually be horrible. We got polymerization in that. Right, let's start off with Pancratops. Oh, they just do it now. Okay, I guess I'll just tribute this and pop that. Maxi, okay. God, them banishing Ash Blossom, yeah, that really kills me here. And they can get another array, right? Like, we need to kill him this turn, but we can't. Can we? Normal summon Archosaur, pop Tyranno, grab the pill, do shenanigans, get Transcendosaurus Meteors. How many dinosaurs are there in Grave? Archosaur, Tyranno, Pancratops. Meteors will send Miscellaneous. We can send 4 to summon Ovi. No, I don't think that's enough damage. Okay, I guess we can give it a shot. You again? Wait, can I do it again? No, but they can just get this another thing back, which is freaking stupid. Wait, they can't? Huh? Why didn't they activate its ability? Well, that's at least 2 draws. No. Grab you back. Activate you. Banish 4. Maybe I shouldn't grab Miscellaneous Source back. This doesn't do much. I think I should not have done that. No. Maybe there's a way. No, because once they got 0 out, even if I get Lost World afterwards, it won't really matter. Or to use my normal summon. I don't have access to an egg, so I can't do shit here. I can't make Riprodocus because Gotna prevents me from link summoning. I think that mistake lost me the game. I should have just left it there. They tributed for cost, so they can even get rid of Rexterm. We're missing a Dino in Grave. We can't get UCT out. And even if we do, we probably don't have enough damage. Yeah. The hand wasn't simply good enough. It's a shame because Tyranno is such a weird card. Sometimes it's amazing, other times it's bad. Like, and I feel like it's really a 50-50. Right, I'm gonna go first against Sky Striker, so this time I'm just gonna throw them the egg. And if I hand bricks, we die. I guess that's what's good about Sky Striker. Okay, that's a good hand. Okay, never mind. Right. The thing with Sky Striker is that if I don't make a good enough board, they can so easily kill me. So we are not gonna go for our typical end board, we're gonna go with a Lost World end board. Can you out? Do I even need to use Pancratops? I guess we can. Yeah, this is just completely free, right? Do I summon it now? Does it even matter? Okay, if they got Ghost Ogre, we might be screwed here. I chained it the wrong way. But who uses Ghost Ogre these days? Okay. What we gotta make sure is that we mustn't allow the Sky Striker to crash with the egg. Although, I mean, to be fair, they can. We can destroy it with Lost World. Okay, this seems good enough. Let's see what you've got. Can you get rid of this stupid token? Because as long as they don't, we have a chance. Sure. So basically against Sky Strikers is just protect the castle. As long as Lost World is on the field, we got the advantage. Yep, no, we gotta prevent that. Any luck with your Paleo school search? Yeah, I found a school in Germany. I mean, right now I've been focusing, since I can't go to the US, because of laws. It's not something wrong with me, guy, by the way. It's just that the American government decides, oh shit, yeah, we don't really have a choice here, do we? The American government requires foreign students to pay $10,000 a year for students' visas, which I cannot allow. Like, that's still way too much money, so I've been focusing on trying to go for universities in Canada, like Germany, since I used to live there, Australia, and the UK. So those 4 universities are the ones I've been kind of looking for. And I got replies for some. Some others have been a bit quiet. I should probably go knock on the doors again via email. Okay, it's another Tails. So honestly, whenever I play Yu-Gi-Oh, this is basically just chatting with y'all, but I just play a card game in the background. So feel free to like talk about like random shenanigans. Like, this is like my way of just trying to talk with you. This isn't really a game that requires like point-blank precision or active like planning, like survival games. Ooh, a pretty okay-ish hand. What the hell? Generators? What? Don't they just die to an Ash? Oh no, they got something. Sure. So I actually know that generators have a dinosaur on their own. Which is actually a relative new card. Alright. It's Bro Drew. Once per turn, if your opponent adds a card to the deck to the hand, except during the draw phase. Okay, never mind. So it's not Bro Drew. Whenever I add, okay. Hand or field to the graveyard. Okay, so that actually does bypass miscellaneous source, which is crazy, but we got Doodle Beast. I swear to fucking God if that's caught by. Alright, there we go. Quick effect. Tribute, negate the activation. 2 generator or spell. So they can also negate that. Okay. I do have Therizia, I guess, if all goes bad. Wait, I can just send Archosaur, right? Do I have to use Link Rebo? I don't really need to, right? Well, they can negate the activation, so I guess I do have double pill, so. Bro, I'll let this go through. Okay, I didn't normal summon yet. We got school project that's basically making a VR game. It's pretty fun. You know, one of my friends actually is also is playing games. Like is a part of like a game development thing. If he's smart, he'd negate that, but he doesn't. Probably because he hasn't read Miscellaneousaurs. Not a lot of people actually realize Miscellaneousaurs only works on dinosaurs. Like, that are on the field. So, on hand and grave, that doesn't matter. They say tribute to generator and or spellcaster. This is a generator. Okay, I was about to say maybe I could like turn this into like a dinosaur or something. You know what? Sure, why not? Screw you, I'm gonna turn you into a dinosaur. You are a dinosaur now. Why? There's really no reason. Doing it for the funny. Extra normal summon. He's definitely waiting for my pill, isn't he? Wait, but yeah, I do have a non-dino. I got Ash Blossom, yeah. Okay. First do this and that. He'll negate that, and no, he doesn't. Okay. Why would he not? What is he? What's he scheming? All right. So I guess what we can do now, we don't even need to go for Jurax. You know, on second thought, I probably should have used Ultimate Conductor Tyranno first and then used Polymerization. Yeah, I should have done that way. I could have gotten an extra baby. That's a bit stupid of me. I didn't even realize I could do that. Because now he doesn't trigger. What is this card? Is it impermanence? It must be. It started triggering after we got rid of the token, so... Probably imperm. So have y'all heard, like, there's actually, like, in South Korea, there is a video game that apparently got a lot of bad reviews. It's like, I think, what was it called again? It was called Chaos Zero Nightmare. So it's supposed to be some kind of mobile game, but apparently what happened is that the game dev had some kind of argument with the story writer. So, the dev fired the guy who wrote the story, and then he completely screwed up the story. Apparently. So, yeah. That is something that happened. So, the entire game became complete bullshit. And because, like, mobile games, the story is very important. But, the game fired the guy who wrote the story. Fuck you for using an ash. Right, there we go. So, yes. They basically fired the guy who made the story. So now the story is actually pretty shit. And the game got absolutely crapped on by everyone out there. For daring to, have a terrible story. Very funny things. Very truly funny things that happened. I don't know, like, what they have, so I'm just gonna go Frenzy, Meteor, Lars Dolka. I'm gonna play it safe. Ooh, shiny. Four negates, a targeted pop, and a Book of Eclipse, and a board wipe, and a skill drain on legs. You know, this field kind of looks harmless for Dino standards, but it's got a lot going for it. Unless he top draws like Super Poly or something. There we go. You did not draw Super Poly. To be fair, that was pretty much on him for using Ash Blossom on, like, Fossil Dig. Who uses Ash Blossom on Fossil Dig? Everyone knows you use the Ash Blossom on Miscellaneousaurs. Like, that's like using Ash on, like, Eluber instead of Branded Fusion, if you know what I mean. It's like the most obvious choke point. Oh my god, this is terrible. You know what? It's a Stego plus babies plus UCT, right? Like, it ain't the worst thing ever, but... like, because Stego is such an overpowered card, we can do things. And that was good enough. Apparently. Because they thought that this was full Jurassic combo, when... turns out, I don't even have two Allosauruses and Megalosauruses in my deck. Yeah, you don't know the words you say. Ash Blossom on Fossil Dig is alien to me. So Ash Blossom is a card that can basically say no to a card. They used the no on, like, a fake. Because dinosaurs have a very specific choke point, which you just easily pop and the entire game plan falls apart. For some reason, they use it on, like, the wrong choke point. Oh, you're gonna max see me? On the volcano? Fuck you then, I'm just gonna normal summon Therizia pass. Yeah, psych, you thought? You thought? You should have at least waited until I normal summon baby Saurosaurus. It wasn't even on standby, what were you thinking? You know what, sure. Why would you do that now? Okay. Why would you use Raigeki here? Who knows? Especially since, like, Rexarm has, like, 0 spell trap negation, so it immediately dies to Raigeki. But no, let's get rid of the Therizinosaur. Oh, it's trains! Okay. Sure. Level 4, and it's a level 10. Another level 10. Night Express Knight. Okay, that's funny. Okay. Double Wild. Okay. Target 1 or 5 or lower you control at 1 level 10 with their same original type. Okay, and then you can choose to summon it if you discard a card. You know, this was a card that I was considering running in Dinos because you can search UCT with it. Okay, I think now it's time. Because he might get Varudus. I'm pretty sure there's no rank 10 train that has less than 2,000 attack. Right, all aboard the dinosaur train! Very ironic since, if I remember, the guy who's running the dinosaur train used to be a Troodon. But we now know that Troodon isn't really a thing. Chaos Dyson Spear, okay. I mean, not like it matters. Bro did not read Rexterm. Damage step. Goodbye. Right, we're gonna be fighting against Biscuit, the traditional Great British dish. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? The Troodon thing, it's invalid. Ooh, Doggoram plus Pancratops, that's great removal. That's not terrible. Since we are gonna be getting a card that we can pop with Xeno. Right, ye great British dish. Let's see what you've got. Are you gonna be playing a British deck? A British deck of cards. Oh no. Oh no, is he not gonna normal summon? No! My entire game plan it requires you to normal summon. Come on, at least set a card, please. Please set a card for me. I kind of need it. No, there's no way you're not even gonna summon a single creature. There we go. Thank you. No. Okay. But the okay, you know what? I don't think we still need to use Dogoran, right? Because they need another ice barrier. I don't know what the cards they've set are, but I'm gonna assume it's probably like Imperm. Oh, I just drew another Grand Zeno. Okay, fuck. Right. Okay, you know what? Let's still just drop in Triceratops. Triceratops jump scare. Okay, what now? Remember to put the spell here so we can. I mean, we do need to pop Dog around here, right? I mean, one of them is, it has to be caught by, right? Right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the raptor by its toe. You. All right. That wasn't that bad. Since he had to activate that so he can't get Impulse. And you guys know that I fucking hate Impulse. Wait. This has to be Impulse, right? The set cards. Okay, you know what? We'll see what we can do here. We should play around it then. Soul Drain? Oh, come on, seriously? Miscellaneous source. I can give it immunity, but like that's about it. Oh, no you don't. Don't you dare be another Imperm. Ah! There it was. I told you it was one of the 4 cards. Okay, you know what? It isn't like the worst thing ever. Arguably, I can still beat over this salamander. And then he doesn't really have anything else. So I can just attack him with my, Tyrannosaur. Not so sure what species it is. It's not Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's level 6. And you know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Always makes a Tyrannosaurus is level 8. So, I don't know. Actually, I never really consider what species this is. Yeah, you better lie face down, idiot. Alright, now we can just beat him to death. Can I activate it? Oh wait, I can. It's just like they can't activate stuff in the graveyard. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna beat you to death, slowly but surely. Normal summoning that salamander is what cost them the game. Very annoying trap deck. Expected nothing less from the British. Ah, 2 full loss. Come on, okay. You know what? Sure. I think they have an Ash. They have an Ash! Or it's a Maxi. Honestly, if it is Maxi, we might actually take the challenge. And because I think I'm pretty, like, trusted in my deck. I've yet to take the Maxi challenge, but I feel like my deck can take the challenge. Like, it's not impossible for me to do so. Because my choke point is at the start of the combo. Instead of, like, it's not something that happens way after the combo. Okay, so you're letting me go first, so Sky Striker. Okay, so let's hope we can get a decent enough hand to at least set up Lost World. That is a hand that indeed sets up Lost World. And there you go, your fate is sealed. No eggs though. Okay, actually we don't even need double evolution pill here, do we? We can banish 2, grab an egg. Pop that instead. You know what? Sure, we'll do this. We don't even need to get Therizia because we already have Frenzy. We actually shouldn't be summoning Therizia, because that would actively prevent us from getting more Dinomorphia stuff done. Wait, can we get double evolution pill? Summon this. No, but I guess we could. But I think Meteor. Okay, do we go Astro or do we go UCT? Archosaur, Pop, Hornsaurus, double evolution pill. Those two make Lars. And we can use Full Loss and a guide to get UCT out. But then we still have like a random Archosaur on the field, and I don't like that. I suppose it's better for follow-up. We're not gonna use its ability. No need to give them the volcano and destroy allow their game plan to work. Right. Oh, you're gonna nip me now? Too bad. Why do people play like Nib? It's the card is ass. Oh, it's punk. Okay. Pull monster from hand. You know what? I will allow that. Since Rising Scale is a rule-based summon, so I can negate that with Astro. So, for punks, their usual end boss is just... it's whatchamacallit, it's Psychic End Punisher. But that requires their life points to be lower than mine, but I got Dynamorphia, so I can lower it down to 1,000, so... Good luck with that. I didn't want to use Dolka here, because if in case they chop through Ash... They could beat the board by making End Punisher. And we need Frenzy to go through. Especially this board isn't like too strong. Yeah, like stuff like this we need to block. Because they could get out anything with that. They could even get a Ghost Ogre, which could screw up my plan. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll Frenzy now. What the hell is that? Heroic Challenger? The hell is a Heroic Challenger? Alright. Time to crank it up. They could make a level 8 Synchro and bait out Astro and then go for the Sea Serpent guy. Which, then I guess I could block with Dolka. So he has one other card that we don't know. You think they know that Dolka and Lars aren't a once per turn? Why the hell is Jurassic World Evolution 3 doing an update, huh? What's going on? Is there a new update? Oh, there is a new update. Hold up. Patch note. Patch note! Oh, it's a Kentrosaurus update. Okay. We got Kentrosaurus. Dinosaurs can travel beneath and around scenery items more freely. Okay. Further keyboard shortcuts. Improvements. Okay. Path and fence building now default. Replace mode to off when open. No idea what that means. Pylons can be placed between islands or maps. Okay. They couldn't? It's island. Okay, it's island generator. Okay. So it's not something that we do right now. Guess food scattering animation. They didn't do that? Okay. Adjust the frequency of dinosaurs present. I didn't know that. New help screens of alternative camera controls. Sandbox. Nobody gives a shit about sandbox. Dinosaurs. Improve the Iguanodon's default cosmetics set. Nobody gives a crap. Adjust alignment of Styracosaurus. Okay, minor complaint. Adult male Rex no longer attack the juvenile offspring. Why not? I feel like that would kind of making more sense. Okay, whatever. What's going on now? Salmon grade. Okay, I don't really care about. Oh. Oh, you are threatening SP Little Knight. No, actually, we can just Astro the Little Knight. I don't know why I'm so confused. Astro, your job? What is my job? Your job is to die or be a SP Little Knight. That's your entire goal. Die. Psych! You thought I was a once per turn! Yeah! You thought! Alright, okay, we got more important business, like looking the patch notes. What do we have? Stability, okay, that's always great. Pod construction. Is there anything that's like important? Deinonychus Metriacanthosaurus and Suchomamus will now attack guests. Okay, sure. Multiple issues causing dinosaurs to constantly activate a dust particle effect. Okay, that could have been annoying. Resolve juvenile Triceratops losing their territory and entering a dinosaur encounter attraction. Improvements to Deinonychus animation to resolve neck and arm distortion. Resolved issue where adult Spinosaurs teleport short distance. Well, that was the frog DNA. I don't know. It was completely natural. I don't know why they thought that was a bug. Resolved issue and tails of the Metrodon will shake unnaturally during drinking animation. Again, frogs shake. That's just frog DNA. Improvement alignment during fight, social interaction, and other behaviors of multiple dinosaurs. Nobody cares. Fix issue for teeth replacement for juvenile Memenchisaurus. Okay, that's such a minor bug, but you know, yeah, sure. Updated Allosaurus skins. Nobody cares. Suchomimus and Baryonyx can now cohabitate. That's actually important. Lyxosaurus and Therizinosaurus can now cohabitate. I guess? Resolved issue where Pachycephalosaurus juveniles have no eyes? Okay, what? Okay, I kind of want to see that. Adjust the number of Dreadnoughtus that can hatch at one time. Update a Talco family to Ceratopsid. Okay. They were probably listed as ornithomimid, right? Various localization files. Okay. Management, yada yada yada. Pod construction. Okay. Adjust the depth of rocks being generated in deep water to avoid dinosaurs and Cretaceous cruisers being blocked. Doesn't that mean that's like we get less creativity now? Whatever. Resolve UI issues when creating a building blueprint with unnecessary modules. Scenery effects, dinosaur territory navigation. Okay. Improve collision on foliage spawned by conifer woodland environmental bush. Okay, no idea what that means. Further improvement to collision on large scenery rocks and auto-generated rocks within environment brushes. Resolve issue where building blueprints could be placed in a granite bison sanctuary map. Why not? That's a cool feature. Yes, you can't place buildings underground in the map where you're supposed to do things underground. Shocker. Must be the frog DNA. Resolve issue where paw curb color would change at random. Again, frogs change color. It's just frog DNA. Messaging now shows while a damaged building cannot be deleted. Okay, that's cool. That's important. Now possible duplicate one scenery piece when it's selected with multi-select tool. Okay, whatever. Adjust the refund price of power stations. Okay, acceptable. Resolved issue preventing deletion of individual scenery item trees. Okay. Resolve lack of sound effect for feeders opening and closing. Okay. Stability, UI, workshop, camera mode. Alright. We got Kentrosaurus. I guess we can look at this first. Oh wow, look at Kentrosaurus. That's such an important addition. This was definitely worth it. And it's not just like a reskinned Chunkingosaurus. At least their patterns look nice. Yeah, they always like show like dinosaurs like this. Like in game, you rarely get to like in the trailers. They rarely ever show the dinosaur fences, but like I've noticed that like in the actual gameplay trailers up before the game's release, they really made it seem like you didn't really require fences for your games, but it seems like the game totally requires fences now that we've played for about a couple of minutes. Okay, well, we got Kentrosaurs. Hurrah for those people who really wanted Kentrosaurs. Congratulations. Okay. Tails. Yeah, I've pretty much lost count of how many heads and tails I got. Right, guys, let me know. At the let me know in the comment section how many heads and tails I got. They don't need fences. They're inoffensive. Exactly. Like, what do you think their tails are supposed to be done for? Striking down humans? Are you stupid? Of course not. At the barrel. Alright, it's Lordly Low time. They're gonna get in the gate. Okay, so that means Fossil Dig is gonna get negated. Then we got Archosaur. Depends on what cause they have. I mean, I'm assuming they don't have Ash, because if they did, they would have used it. What the fuck is this? Huh? What is this? Show one fusion monster? Okay. What? Right arm of the forbidden one? Okay. Okay, ground Xeno. Okay, that's great. That's all I needed. Huh? What the hell is this? Unaffected by other cards. Destroy by battle. Any forbidden and draw one card for each. Okay. Interesting how they let Miscellaneousaurs go through. Yeah, you have to negate this. That's right. If you negate this, I will use Miscellaneousaurs. You are now stuck. I gotcha. I've gotcha. Lol. I didn't actually know that actually triggers off the legendary Exodia. I thought it only would work for the fusion one. So now he doesn't even have any negates. Unaffected by other cards effects. Right. But does it also count for stuff in the grave? Probably not, right? Is it unaffected even in grave? I don't think so, right? I will turn the baby into God! Why? Why not? It's for the shits and giggles. I do find it very funny how this guy's effect is completely meaningless in my deck. I don't think I had a chance where I ever used Reprodokus ability. He's literally there to make like a it's like a random dinosaur that can't do anything, but like it can, for every now and then it can turn a random dinosaur into God. So you might be asking to yourself, so what does it do? Like what benefit do I get out of a dinosaur turning into God? Nothing. There is no benefit of you turning into something. The dinosaur is just God. Doesn't do anything. It's just saying that the dinosaur is God. Oh wait, oh yeah, I can't use this ability. I already have it here. Oopsie daisies. My bad. Oh wait, I should not have done that. Okay, now I can't get... I can't get freaking Dolka right. I mean, no, I can. It's just that I have to use Pankotops. Mistake. Why do I keep making these dumb mistakes, Lopho? Right, go. Oh, wait, it doesn't do anything. Oh, in your hand. Okay, never mind. Doesn't do. What? This does nothing. I thought it was some kind of unaffected towers thing, but no, it does nothing. Hey, heads. Right, Heon. I think I've fought against Heon quite a couple of times. I don't know, this maybe it's like the profile picture, but I feel like I've seen him before. Hey, that's not a bad hand. Not bad at all. Fool loss. Okay, you know what? Challenge accepted. Let's see what we can do. Fuck. Okay. You know what? Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Let's go. Bring it on. Let's see what my board can do. I got Book of Eclipse. But we need, what we kind of wish for them to do is just fuck up and use Ash like on the wrong thing. Oh, he's considering it. Ah, fuck. Right. Sure. Yeah, I did not consider impulse. Okay, I guess I'm dead. It's worth a shot, I suppose, for the funny. For the funsies. I guess now you'll Ash this. Which is good, because that opens up Book of Eclipse. We still got Meteorus. We got Doodle Beast. Oh, it's Tri-Brigade, okay. No, it's Tri-Brigade plus Dominus Impulse. It's probably the Lunalites, right? Yeah, the guys that make a big-ass tower bungus. Alright, Meteorus, go. Rise! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, well, there goes my Doodle Beast. Still got Miscellaneousaurus. Okay, I'm not out of options yet! Okay, we are out of options. Yeah, I think we're screwed. Yep, and that's full combo, right. What can I say? I did take the challenge, but I didn't expect them to use a deck that uses Impulse. Dinosaurs, if they take one Impulse, they just die, so... That's why Impulse is like the most hated card. I kid you not, I hate Dominus Impulse more than Maxi. In fact, I don't even hate Maxi. Like, I'm one of the few people who are like, who's relatively like unbothered by it. Probably because I use one of the few decks that doesn't like suffer as hard as other decks. I got my one cop by the Grey. It would be funny if this got ashed. Nope, of course not. It got impurged. Because fuck you, I guess. Right. So what do we do here? It's a non. We don't have any non-dino. I want to get Therizia out in Dolka. At least they can't use Ash. Since dinosaurs don't... I guess it's really Miscellaneousaurus or Megalo here, since we use our normal summon. And since we can't discard cards, we'll go with Miscellaneousaurus. I guess we'll use double evolution pill for like next time. Hey, and at least Purge also shuts off Ash. Which is very funny. Like, what do you mean Purge shuts off Dominus Impulse? I mean Purge shuts off like Ash. When Impulse is the stronger card. Like, obviously the correct answer should have been, you can't use Impulse with Ash, and you can use Purge with Ash. That would have made more sense, but of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not care about balance. So it's a deck that uses Purge. Oh, it's a fossils. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Dinosaurs versus fossils. Oh, come on! Seriously? No! My dinosaur has been replaced by a turtle! Hey, it's at least it's a shining turtle. That's pretty cool. One would argue it's actually an upgrade. And now I get my ass kicked for daring to put Dolka in defense. You know what? That's kind of on me. No, you do not. Alright, draw two. See what you got. Oh, nothing. Okay. Wait, it loses. Oh! I negated the effect that makes him lose attack. Sure. Oh, hey! I was gonna summon you right away, but... Sure! Cowabunga it is! Let's go, Tyranno! Double evolution pill. Let's go, Transcendosaurus! Get Rexstorm back. What the hell? Oh, it's miscellaneous. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Alright guys, so I think this is gonna be it for today, because I want to test out RimWorld and make sure the game works correctly as intended. So, yeah, that was, let's check out my win rate. How bad or good did we do today? What you guys think? How many times did I win and how many times did I lose? How's my win rate? What's the first guy we fought against? I don't even know. Oh wait, November 10th. So we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We played 16 games, and out of 16 games, we lost 1, 2, 3. Oh, we lost 3 games. That's actually not that bad, really. That's actually pretty good, actually. All things considered. Although, to be fair, we are, this is the, whatchamacallit, not sharing the room world settings. I guess I can show you that. Yeah, this is actually done pretty well, especially considering, like, the only, like, kind of person that we really lost is that, like, one Lunar Light player. And double Sky Striker lost because we bricked. But then again, when you play Dinosaurs, it's natural that you at least lose 30% of your games because of bricked hands. That's just something you just have to accept. That's like the average Dinosaur gaming experience. You just brick hands. Alright, I guess I'll show you guys the room world setting that we've got going on. But yeah, so usually you'd expect me to get at best 70% win rate. What's the percentage when I won 3 out of 17 games? Oh wait, that was really quick. Oh. Right. It got disabled for some reason. Sure. I mean, I already made sure to get all the mods ready, so... What the fuck? Huh? Huh? What is going on? What? Guys, I think RimWorld is broken. Okay, I guess we'll have to spend another couple hours figuring out what the fuck is wrong with this, because... Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on here? It's like... Okay, right, I guess I'll see you guys next time!